So, and I just realized the timestamps on all these things because I'm not altering the names and stuff, and I'm uploading so much of them so fast that I'm trying to keep this like too viral to fail, baby. I just realized you can look at the timestamps. Oh fuck. Oh shit! I'm starting to get sick again. And I was about to stop it, and I was going, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. And this is when I used the peppermint. And oh my god, it changed my life. It saved my life. And look, 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 look. Young Living Peppermint Essential Oils, Seed to Seal products. Gotta love it. Now, I personally would, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone because it is controversial in a direction that I don't feel need to. I'm picking my battles. See, it's personality. Everybody seems to think I'm just fine. Because personality. Because when I was a kid, I had to convince myself I was just fine so much. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. When I was medically discharged from the Army, that included psych and all that too, and good, yeah, as it should. Actually, an Army should do a much better fucking problem. The way Army fucks up psych is part of the reason why we're killing ourselves so much. And the Army should have a transitioning out something that includes much more than paperwork and finances. Ass hat. It needs to include something like the mental health retreat Orisman's going to pay for, and we're about to start on a volunteer basis in fucking Thailand. That's what it needs to help. Because you programmed our boys into fucking killing machines, which means you deserve to reprogram them into being able to be human again. Deprogram them, reprogram them, whatever. You made a mistake. No, I wouldn't say you made a mistake because it was our choice to serve, and you made us in what we needed to be to serve. We did our job. We have earned our peace. I can feel the peppermint working now. Mm. And we've already looked into all kinds of things about like the nausea and all that kind of stuff, which at the end of the day, it still comes back down to snot. The nausea is a response to, because guess what? I puke. What do I puke up? A whole lot of snot. Wasn't even, wow, I actually used to weigh more than this. I used to weigh 150 pounds because of all the lithium and meds and shit they're giving me. And I have been puking so much. I lost like 25 pounds. Thank you. In a really fucked up sort of way, you gotta find the silver lining where you can find it, right? Holy fuck, I'm just realizing that. I was a chubby bitch. I will put up a photograph, and I was a chubby bitch. And I've been puking so much. I like my jawline back. Don't get me wrong, I think this is a good weight for me. I like this weight. But simply the realization that I've lost that much weight from vomiting, from not being able to hold down food, from feeling like I was being waterboarded 24/7, and that's kind of joy when you wake up from your own sleep, not from a nightmare or some shit, but drowning in your own snot. That's okay, Orisman. because I have endured all these hardships so that you will be kind and generous enough to create the change that America deserves, that veterans deserve, and that you deserve to help us create. Because you have been marketing off of us for how long? More than a minute. And because I felt disavowed, not as a woman, not even as a disabled person, but as a veteran, because my license plates say disabled veteran, and because my doors had those 2 big door magnets on it that said warthanpeace.org with my little logo I've designed. And because my car sat there for 3 months with all that water and snow and melted ice and whatever shit fucking in it, so long that when I showed up to pick it up, it was the office joke. Oh, you're that car. When you knew from the very beginning that I was a disabled veteran who was reliant upon that car for my continued medical health, and then you taking my insurance covered the rental car for the first month, right? And after a month, Orisman Automotive, you decided, you were pushed by my insurance agent, who at the time was very, very helpful, and I certainly hope Esurance is about to be, they're about to not piss me off. Really, people, I just want to not be pissed off, and I give a lot of room for patience. Listen to the story with Orisman. Okay, so my insurance, and it was quoted for 2 weeks, right? Okay, fuck, yeah, sure, whatever, right? My insurance paid for the first month of the rental car or whatever, and Orisman's like, okay, we'll pick up the rest of the rental because we've seriously fucked up, and they're gonna have my car for another 2 months. That's right, they kept a 2-week job for an all toll of 3 months, when my insurance agent was very direct, upfront, and aggressive, because I have so much anxiety I can't even have a phone. My direct insurance agent was acting as the direct John Hilden, good guy. Insurance company and policy, I don't know, we're still figuring that out. He let him know straight up, I got extenuating circumstances, we kind of need the car, please run all communications through him, because I have a phone anxiety and mental health and blah blah blah. I mean, we did the whole thing, shebang, right from word go, right? It was quoted as 2 weeks. After a month, they stopped paying for the rental car. I'd been in it a month. You know, it was winter. It's, you know, I got a dog, whatever, right? I had my Whoopee in it. And M. Best and his Article 15 clothing video about his Whoopee comes to mind, you know? I mean, my Whoopee was in it. And okay, so I remember why I originally kept this on, right? So Cher comes to mind because I love the fact that the first 6 months of our relationship, I drove my boyfriend to school and I picked him up. Oh, sorry, it's a fucking double standard, bitch. Anyway, the love of my life, the beat of my heart, the breath in my lungs, who can fuck anybody he wants because I know he loves me. And because I get the same freedom in return. And because 97% of mammals don't believe in monogamy. But okay, whatever. Beside the point. Tradition to each their own. I'm going my way. I would take him to school and I would pick him up. University. And, So when I dropped him off, we were walking from the car that night. The car was fine, blah blah. I mean, dude, the car was fine, right? And next morning, I'm going, taking him to school or whatever, and that's how it crossed over in my head. I remember my boyfriend, he would run late sometimes. You know, I mean, dude, whatever, right? But especially, this is one of countless reasons why he is the strongest person I have ever met, and I've met a few. He would show up. To have been my boyfriend for the past year. Yeah. Okay. Just wow, that strength, you know? But it's also very deep love and compassion and care. And he would run up for me to take him to school, and he'd be running late sometimes, and he would be anxious or whatever, and I'm like, hey, you running late is not my problem. You know, and just because it's an act of transgression. Because, yes, he was feeling antsy about his actions, about things he did, whatever he did or didn't do caused himself to be late. That's on him. That is not on me. Okay, and when he rocks up into my house, and I got anxiety issues and shit, he rocks up into my house like, okay, I'm late, I gotta go. No, motherfuck, you don't. I am doing you a kindness. It is my medical health and well-being for us to maintain a calm and stable environment for me. Fact. Fact. And guess what, guys? This is me doing really, really well. See, I'm not normally this angry driven when the camera's off. I really am very gentle and sweet, and I love to be loving. And positive, happy, joy, kindness. My being positive and joyful and sharing insight helps many. And that is why I am cutting on these cameras, because multiple people have asked me to talk to groups and stuff like that. And you know what? One, sorry, not gonna happen. I have anxiety issues. We're working on that. Well, let me rephrase. Not happening yet. Two, equality. Equality doesn't mean we are the same, because we are definitely not the same, and we are not equal. But we have been given that spark of life with equal opportunity to build ourselves into whatever we need to overcome, to be whatever we need to be. And we are born with sin. From the moment we are born, we are of sin, because the parents, the fathers of the child, of the parents, father and mother, are visited onto the child because you put them on them. You raise your children with all of your bigotry, all of your ignorance, all of your label, all of your arrogance, all of your capital sins. They get behaviorally conditioned into your children. So every shame there is in the world, look to the parents and know that our answer is in our children. Welcome to Psychological Operations.